I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. It's always...
All right, Larry, thanks. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings... Fall is in the air, and the NFL season is in full swing, and we're underway here in Week 4. It's a short kick here, fielded at the 24. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. So here come the Patriots now to take over on offense. They're led onto the field by their quarterback, the former Houston Cougar, Case Keenum.
There's a lot of good to watch in the game last week, wasn't there? I mean, he did throw 2 touchdown passes. That was impressive. And he's so close, isn't he? The 3 interceptions killed him and his team. That was costly. But if he just cleans that up a little bit, there's a reason for optimism with this team and this passer.
Let's go! Green 39! Green!
They'll run it now out of the gun. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down.
That's a good explosive run right there on the draw play. And in order for it to be successful, you've got to have some good faking going on and people having a nice little time clock in their head to understand how it all knits together. An offensive line really showing a pass set that they're going to pass block, maybe to draw in those defensive linemen, have them come upfield, and then get past them, hand the ball off to the running back, and oftentimes he bypasses the guys headed for the quarterback, thinking they're going to get a sack, and gets himself into the secondary. And in this case, he picked up really nice yardage.
It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down.
But when it comes to the running game, the New England Patriots, they're one of the few teams in the NFL that I don't think care much about balancing things out.
Last year, to your point, 5th in passing yardage, number 30 in the run game.
What they want to do each and every week is make a game plan based on their opponent, not so much their own personnel, and they try to attack that way.
And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. So 2 plays with only negative yardage to show, and now it's 3rd and 16.
Let's go, defense!
From the gun, here's Keenum. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 32. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. He's coming off a 3-interception performance last week, so certainly not how he wanted to start here.
Not at all, but this is where a quarterback gets tested. This is where we find out what he has underneath that jersey, because he had a bad game last week. Can he shake off a bad start to this one and start to perform at the level he expects?
And now Indianapolis set to take the field. The former Gamecock here. This is Mike Davis. And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47. North of 100 yards, the 2 scores. And, you know, you got to give a lot of credit to the O-line. We talked a lot about him, but offensive line was good, too.
They're obviously in sync with each other, whether it's zone blocking, power running game, no matter what. He understands how to read them and find the creases that they provide.
He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. Well, they also...
The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. Bronson Kaufusi in there to drop him for his 5th sack of the year. They were able to win last week despite him being sacked 4 times. They might need to tighten the reins a little bit, or this one may not end in another victory.
You're right about that. They can't count on just winning the game no matter what happens. They can't let the accumulation of hits and harassment in the pocket get to their quarterback. Got to stop that, give him clean lanes to throw the football in order to have a better chance to win again this week.
third down. Simeon. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. That'll make it fourth down after a loss of 1.
If you're a selfish player and you're throwing the ball, you're cool with the completion. Maybe not so cool with the yardage loss, though, huh?
Yeah, you went backwards on the yardage. Hey, it kind of works like a sack for the defense there.
Yeah, it's a really big play for them, right? Able to figure it out, sniff it out, and finish it off.
And now the punter, Tress Way, as he sends this one away. Now the Patriot offense set to take over again. That opening drive ended with the INT. It didn't lead to points, but still not the way they were hoping to begin the game.
But how about going and telling your defense, thank you, a huge thank you. You said it didn't lead to points, stalled off that drive. Now they've got a chance to redeem themselves and maybe reward their defense a little bit by putting some points on the board on this one.
Try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And the big boys up front in the trenches. What do you think of the O-line, Charles?
I love them because this is a group that's so cohesive. They know what the man next to them is going to do at all times, and they operate as a terrific unit.
Second down following the incompletion. Keenum going to throw. A dump off for Davis. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 5 yards on the pickup, and they're going to have a third down. And this defensive line will be looking to control the point of attack.
And that's what they've done throughout this season. This is a terrific unit. They play together very, very well, and they don't permit big plays to happen.
And on third down, the Colts have added an extra defensive back.
Flooding the passing lanes.
A shotgun snap for Keenum. And he's unable to haul it in. So it falls incomplete over the middle third of the field. And that brings up fourth. Some mistakes already in the first quarter. If he holds on to that one, first down.
Yeah, and I'll guarantee you that at least one defensive back out there has reminded him of that fact, trying to get into his head and hoping that'll affect him the rest of the game.
Here's Swayze Waters now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. And now Indianapolis set to take the field. And a 3-and-out on that first drive. We'll see if they can do better here.
They should have a better opportunity because the nerves should be settled now. That first series, everybody goes out with a little extra emotion. So now they get a chance to go back out and say, okay, now we're into the game. Let's go play and play as best we can.
You almost get a mulligan then on that first drive?
Sometimes it absolutely serves that way. You get a second opportunity. Nothing big happened. But then again, you didn't commit any mistakes either. Off you go.
Looks like the defense in press coverage here. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. Another tackle for loss from the interior of that D-line. He had 4 of those last week, partner. And
what you can glean just from the statistics, even if you don't watch the tape, is that he is what we call a one-gap player. I mean, that's all he has responsibility for, which means they want him to get upfield, penetrate into the backfield, make plays. When you're a two-gap defensive tackle, you've got to cover up too much ground, and all you're trying to do is hold the point of attack. You don't get very many tackles for loss.
The O-line, they better figure a way to plug that gap. To the sideline, and wow, what a catch there. He doesn't get a lot, but he was able to get the feet down complete.
That was a nice throw out there to the flat, but they defended that pretty well. The hope is to go ahead and put it on him so he can turn and get upfield and gain additional yardage. There just wasn't anywhere to go on that play.
An update from around the league as our first one comes from New Orleans. And it's an early lead there for the Saints. Remember to keep an eye on the ticker, of course, at the bottom of your screen for updates on that game and others around the NFL. 3rd and long. It's Simeon. And he goes down. It's a Patriots sack. Kasim Adebawale in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that'll lead to a 4th down. Boy, he came in off the edge so quickly there.
Look out, because that's exactly what it was being shouted by the offensive lineman to his quarterback, because he had no chance to block it.
Here's Tressway now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Oh, it's a wobbler here. And not his best effort there, as this one's going to be spotted down just outside of the 40-yard line. And now out come the Patriots. And things haven't started so well for this side. 2 drives, 2 punts.
So now you've got to start looking not just at play calling, but which guy's going to step forward and say, okay, let's get this thing done. Because within that unit of 11, sometimes one guy can make a big-time play and break through the barrier.
Here's Davis now. A big hit. Knocked down sideways. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Brandon, that play certainly felt like what I call a tendency breaker. 1st and 10, they dial up a draw play. That's not a normal situation, but give credit to the defense. They weren't fooled at all and really finished off the play.
They go again with Davis. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
Yeah, that was a safety that came through and made the play, but there's no doubt in my mind, he hits like a linebacker. And we see a lot of that in today's NFL, don't we?
And that time we do indeed. A big hit for a loss. And he's going to drop this off to Williams, complete. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. Here's Swayze Waters now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And now where will the side judge stop his walk? That's the question. He says it crossed out of bounds at about the 17-yard line. Here comes the Colts offense now as they make their way onto the field. This is their 3rd drive. Right now, maybe not about points, just about getting something. They haven't gotten a 1st down yet in this game.
It's a mental barrier you don't think about until you go a couple of drives without getting a 1st down. Then all of a sudden it looms big. It gets harder and harder to actually attain that first down.
Now Simeon, and it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
Well, he kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
And on 2nd and 10 now.
Here we go.
Now Simeon. And this one complete to Will Fuller. That one goes for 36 yards. Fresh set of downs here. From the gun, here's Simeon. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Hodges. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. Completed pass play. Now let's see if they go back to the air or to the ground. To the air again, Simeon. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. That's the 2nd time in this 1st quarter he's had a ball and lost it.
Yeah, and I know a lot of people are wondering about his focus right now. They also wonder, will they phase him out of the game plan? I think they're going to try their best to find a way to get him kick-started. They need him.
Simeon. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27. Down on the field, we've got an injured Colt after that last play. We'll get a report when we return to Foxborough. Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10. Down right around the 25. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. So the offense looking at a 2nd and 8. Simeon now to throw. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Another good reception there. The Colts on the march.
I think the good offensive coordinators of the league now are looking at the fullback position and finding the right guys to hide in that spot and increase their passing game, as we just saw there. How about the run after catch? Racked him.
Well, yeah, whether it's a true fullback, a tight end you put in the fullback spot, you know they're going to be tough to bring down if you can get them the football in the passing game. And from the 9-yard line now, it's 1st and goal. They'll run it now out of the gun. And only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8. Second and goal. It's still a decent chunk of yardage here. They're on the 8. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Colts are going to take a first-quarter lead.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football overall. Add in a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness, you've got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
Now the Colts defensive unit trots back out there. And we're going to get a peek at some of the hits that have helped them get this first half. They'll run with Davis. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. Now, prior to the snap, we hit all zeros as time has run out on the first quarter of play. 7-0 is our score. EA Sports NFL Sunday returns following this.
The NFL on EA Sports is fueled by Gatorade, the sports fuel company.
Throwing is Keenum on 3rd down. Wide open receiver complete. And he's got enough for the first across midfield to the 48. Give him 15 yards on that one, and New England has a 1st down. Now Davis. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. Here's Keenum now on 2nd down. The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. Well, you don't usually get a sack from a nose tackle spot, but we got one there.
No, we don't, and a lot of the times in passing situations, they end up off the field anyway. So how happy was he to work his way back to the quarterback and put him on the ground? He's going to end up with a nickname after something like that, some big jelly or something like that.
3rd and long. It's Keenum. Going right side here, and that's complete. And they're able to get this one down to the 25. A very solid gain of 27.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
And he'll get it down this time to the 17. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Carry, it's Davis, and he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
Well, we always talk about good down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. Well, 2nd and 2, that means your playbook's wide open. You can run just about anything. But a lot of times, the play caller, he just looks down at his sheet, sees the short yardage runs, and goes to one of those.
And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. It'll be a 3-yard pickup, and it brings up 2nd and goal.
All right, here we go. 3-19. 3-19.
To throw on 2nd down is Keenum. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots.
As a former defender, I would be angry as well. Could not get off the field. Well-executed offensive drive. No matter what the defense tried, they couldn't stop them.
It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. This will be taken very short. And they're able to return this one all the way up to the 45.
Well, that return gives them a golden opportunity to go out in front. How will the defense respond after giving up that type of a return?
On 1st and 10, Simeon throwing middle, but it's incomplete. Unable to connect on the first down pass play. Now it's 2nd down. Going to give this time to the tailback. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. The Colts on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 19. Simeon. He's going to float this one deep right side. And it falls incomplete after almost being intercepted. A pick there would have been great. The good news for the defense now, it's 4th down. Here's Tressway now as he's on to punt for Indianapolis. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And taken right on the 30. 31 yards on the punt there. And the Patriots take over. Now Case Keenum in the offense heading back onto the field. And he had the touchdown on the last drive, also 4 for 4. Very, very effective. What does he need to do to translate that forward into this drive?
Not think that what he saw in coverages last time is exactly what he's going to get again. He's got to play ahead and start thinking to himself, okay, we just did that. What are they going to take away now? What do we go to as a counter? And continue to encourage his offensive line to continue to give him time.
They were really good on the last drive. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down. second down, here's Keenum. He rifles one that's intercepted. He's picked off just shy of midfield. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Colts TD. So a dangerous pass over the middle into zone coverage, and it bit him hard.
And what's really difficult when you throw it in that direction and versus that zone, that means the linebackers have gotten to their spot, gotten their heads back around, and they can see the quarterback and everything in front of them. And they took big advantage of it, went the other direction. Excellent blocking, and picked up a touchdown.
The previous play is under review.
No going for two. They'll kick the point after. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick six. This will be fielded at the 6. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. The Patriots offense now, they work their way back onto the field. On 1st and 10, here's Keenum. Looking left side, and it's complete. And they do finally get him, but he takes it to the 25. It's a big play there for the Patriots. 43 yards. Keenum on 1st down. And that is incomplete. Ten yards still left on 2nd down. They'll fake the handoff. Now Keenum. And that'll be incomplete. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
Here we go. Green, 39.
Again, it's Keenum. And now another one thrown incomplete. The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10.
Now let's go. 3-19.
They do snap it to Keenum. Going to throw deep for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Good positioning, and it's picked off.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
After the interception, here's Simeon. His throw incomplete. So they're still at the original line of scrimmage here. 2nd down and 10. to throw, Simeon. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Well, you know a coach said that, right?
Yeah.
Not an actual player. Not a chance at all. Way easier said than done.
Now it's Simeon. The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. Bronson Kafusi in there to get him, and that's sack number 6 for him on the year. Here's Tressway now, standing just about on his own goal line. And this is blocked. The Pats bring heat, and they get home. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. A second quarter score from down in Houston. And you saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. And we'll keep you abreast of how that one shakes out.
Partners, you well know every block punt wasn't necessarily a called block. Sometimes the guy just finds his way back there. Doesn't matter. The play happens, and that one turned into 6 points because they handled it so well after the block.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. This will be taken short. And they're going to have really good starting field position here as that's taken up close to the 40. The Colts now, their offense works their way back onto the field. Now a play fake here on first down. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Offense looking to avoid a 3rd and long. It's 2nd and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll set up a 3rd down. The Colts on 3rd down, just 1 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. It'll be a gain of 5, and the punt team will now come out on 4th down.
I know they want to go for it here, and I know that their fans want them to go for it, but listen, I'm going to play head coach right here and look at the facts. Tie game, plus, even if you get the first, you still got a half a field to go. I'll go ahead and punt the football myself.
Yikes. Terrible kick headed straight for the sidelines. Elsewhere, a score update from New Orleans, and it's an early lead there for the Saints. I have a feeling that one's going to stay tight throughout. We'll continue to monitor. The Patriot offense now set to come back out onto the field. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because his confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. A reminder with halftime approaching, when we get there, we'll ship you off to Orlando. Larry Ridley will have first-half highlights and analysis.
And I hope he's iced down his throat because he's got a lot to get through because we've had no shortage of points scored in the first half.
It has been a fun track meet. Now Keenum throwing on 2nd. And unable to connect on the long pass. It falls down incomplete. New England on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. The first carry for the Utah man now. It's Joe Williams. Here's Swayze Waters now as he's on to punt for New England. Just 21 yards on the punt there. And the Colts are set up well as they take over 1st and 10 on the short side of the field.
Here we go.
On 1st down, Simeon. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down. So the offense now dealing with a 2nd and 7.
Here we go.
A shotgun snap for Simeon. Over the middle, complete. That's Hodges. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. Out of the gun, Simeon. And some room to roam now. A gain of 7, and they pick up the 1st. 1st down now, but the clock continues to move. Now a 1st down throw, Simeon. And it's incomplete. Second down now after the incompletion.
Here we go now. Green 39. Green 39.
Simeon. Throw left side, complete. It's Hodges. And before they can run this 3rd down play, we're going to get a timeout, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. An extra defensive back in the game now here for 3rd and 4.
Here we go. Green 39. Green.
Here's Simeon. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1.
But they're certainly being aggressive here. It's like being a sprinter in a 100-meter dash, exploding out of the blocks, trying to push the ball downfield. Guaranteed this defense better be on their toes. They're going to be tested all game.
And it's off the crossbar. Oh, he couldn't even get it there. It's no good. And this game will remain tied here in quarter number 2. Well, he had that one on target. That's half the battle. The other half of the battle, however, is distance.
And he nearly had that, too. But it was the crossbar that said otherwise. And that'll deny him a shot at 3.
And he's got it. Got his man on the end route. Complete. Now the Patriots will use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the 1st half.
Green 39.
On 1st down, Keenum. And incomplete on the deep ball. So incomplete on 1st. Let's see what 2nd down has in store.
Set. Green.
Throwing now is Keenum. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down.
Well, there's times when you see these catches that are made, and we just know the guys playing it are really wishing for college rules. Only need that one foot down instead of 2. It's awfully difficult on the sideline, isn't it?
And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. The defense, they got a little bit of a breather. Now they're back and set as we resume play. Here's Swayze Waters now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And now a low liner. I think he mishit it. 12 yards on the return that time. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. A second quarter score from down in Houston. And the Texans, they have scored again and moved in front by a couple of touchdowns. And we'll keep an eye on that one as our game goes along here. Simeon on first down. And he's taken to the ground, but he was pulled down by the face mask. Here come the flags. And I believe this is going to be a first down.
Face mask. Defense.
So that flag will cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it, that's going to be 15 yards.
And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. On first down, it's Simeon. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left. Offense still needing 10 yards. Second down. From the gun, here's Simeon. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock. Zay Jones was the intended receiver. Third down here. The Colts on third down. They've struggled to the tune of 2 for 8 so far. This is 3rd and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much as he's down to the 48. So we've hit halftime all even at 14 apiece. As we send you down to Orlando, where we check in with Larry Ridley and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Larry.
Thanks, guys. We'll get back to you soon for the second half of this tied ball game. But first, let's...
All right, folks, eager to get back to this Week 4 matchup. We won't put up a fight. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be taken very short. And they'll be set up with good field position here as he gets this up over the 40-yard line.
In a tie game, both sides are looking for something to give them an advantage. It often falls back on special teams. And that return, that could be the spark to untie the game.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
I think it's pretty evident we can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. The Colts on third down, not so hot. 2 for 9 to this point. This is 3rd and 9. Now Simeon. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down. Here's Tressway now. Remember, though, he did have one blocked earlier. And here's a very low-line drive, almost whiffed on it. No returning this one. It sails out of bounds, and they'll spot it right at the 20. Keenum now on first down. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down. So 2nd and 10 here. Working from the gun, Keenum. And he rifles one incomplete. Third down, the Colts beefing up the secondary. 6 defensive backs in the game.
Here we go.
From the gun, here's Keenum. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Good defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be 4th down.
Can you do any more work or make it more dramatic for not much gain than what we just saw there? Did you see how his toes got down? Tip-tap, got him down. But what did he get out of it?
He sold the sizzle. He just had no steak.
I mean, was it 1 yard?
Yeah, plays like that, you at least expect a first down. They're just 1 yard. Elsewhere, a third-quarter score from NRG Stadium in Houston. Now, you saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. We'll keep you updated on that one as it progresses. They'll run it now out of the gun. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3. Second down following the run. To throw is Simeon. And that's going to be incomplete. The intended target, Mike Davis. And it's 3rd and short. A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. Simeon now to throw. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete. Here's Tressway now as he's on to punt for Indianapolis. And this is a beauty as that ball's going to angle out at the 6-yard line. And the Patriots gearing up to go now. Well, they're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
They go play action here on 1st down. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. That one goes for 24 yards.
That crossing route is so effective when you hit it just right because you get a guy on the move, and then we see the end result there.
Nightmare for the defense. They got a guy with a full head of steam.
Not only does he catch it, but he picks up additional yardage after it.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
On offense, the guy that you want to have the best eyes on the field are your quarterbacks, so you can see everything pre-snap, and then, of course, as the play develops. On defense, oftentimes it's the linebacker, and on this play, his eyes took him right to the ball, and he made a nice tackle.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. A good pick up there of 20 yards. Going old reliable there to the slot on 3rd down.
And the slot position has become the bane of just about every defense's existence because how do you cover? Do you go with a bigger guy to try and use size? Try to go with a quicker guy, and sometimes you even get out quick there. Very difficult to match up with that slot receiver. That's why they keep going back to him.
And he's had the hot hand. And after the play on the ground, that brings up 2nd down here. Play action. It's Keenum. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
New England on third down. They're hitting at just 30%, 3 for 10. This will be 3rd and 5. Now Keenum. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down. It's not going to end in points, but, you consider where this drive started. You probably label it a success.
I do, and I know that without points, it's hard to say that a drive truly was a success.
And a fake here. Direct snap to the up man. And he's not even going to come close to picking up the first. They stop him right at the line of scrimmage. A little trickeration there, but it doesn't fool this defense. It's such a risky play there to fake it. You're either the hero or the GOAT. Here they're going to be the GOAT.
Unfortunate, too, because they thought they had something there. They don't call it just to call it. They don't just say, oh, what the heck, let's go ahead and fake it here. They feel like they've got something on. They've got the defense in the right spot. Just unsuccessful in that opportunity.
Here we go now.
Here's Simeon now on 2nd down. Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete. The Colts on 3rd down. They've converted just twice and have had plenty of opportunities. This is 3rd and 8. Simeon. And he goes down. It's a Patriots sack. Bronson Kafusi. He's the one to get him, and that's sack number 7 for him on the year.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Here's Tressway now as he's on to punt for Indianapolis. Taken from just outside the 30. So a change of possession here on the punt. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Now Case Keenum and the offense heading back onto the field. And the passing game, look at the numbers. It's fallen off. When a team is struggling, sometimes you look at the quarterback. When the quarterback starts to struggle, who goes over and picks him up?
Yeah, that's always a big one, isn't it? Usually, there's a quarterback whisperer somewhere. And what I mean by that is, whether it's an assistant coach, whether it's one of his best friends on the team, someone that can get in his ear, get with him and say, all right, my man, what do you need? What's going on here? So he's one person he can lean on. He's going to have to lean on that guy right now.
And now here's a carry heading left. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 14 yards is the pickup there, and a New England 1st down.
Sometimes I get almost mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. Those eyes that carry their feet to open spaces, make people miss. I just love watching those guys go to work.
Elsewhere, 2nd half is underway up in Orchard Park. And you saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. Remember to keep an eye on the ticker, of course, at the bottom of your screen for updates on that game and others around the NFL. And they went the wrong way there, losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
The defense won that play so fast that I think if the running back even had time to notice if anyone was there, it was just a blink of an eye, and there was a loss on the play.
Wide open receiver complete. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. A good pickup there at 22.
As far as tight ends go, this guy's not a speed burner. He's much more of an inline blocking type of a tight end. But how about this last play? Made a nice catch and picked up a 1st down.
That's what impresses me about him. When he's called upon, usually gets it done. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Here's Keenum now on second down. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. Rob Hausler, the intended receiver, and it's third down. Well, too much oomph, too much mustard there on that pass.
They really turned it loose, didn't they? Really cut loose with that one. Sharp, strong. Didn't lead to a completion, though. Made it very difficult.
New England on third down. They've had a lot of chances, but not much success, converting only 3 times. This is 3rd and 9. Keenum. They'll set up the screen with Davis. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Well, the screen gets 7, but it's not enough, and it'll be 4th down. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Foxborough. All square, 14 apiece to score as we get ready for the 4th quarter. So a big spot forthcoming for the kicker, Blair Walsh. And Walsh able to convert it as his kick is good. And they take a 17-14 lead. So a good kick there, and they wrap up the drive by putting 3 on the board.
And you know, let's face it, you're not always going to come away with 6. Defense in the NFL are just too good. But you've got to come away with something. And there, they get 3.
And now Indianapolis set to take the field. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
To throw on second is Simeon. And some room to work. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains. On 1st and 10, Simeon. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. Second down, here's Simeon. Now they go screen, it's complete. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down. Now that screen there on second down certainly didn't develop how they had hoped. Is that one they should have even tried, or is that one the quarterback sticks in his pocket?
I think the latter. I like what you said there, because trying it is one thing. We can second guess just about every call. But in this case, when you realize that it's broken down, just throw it at the feet of your intended receiver so that no one can pick it off, right? You don't have the ball tipped up in the air, and you come back and try and pick up the 1st down on 3rd down. That way you don't lose any yardage.
Throwing on 3rd down, Simeon. Open man, the tight end Rodgers. And he's going to have the 1st down, yardage to the 35. A 14-yard gain for Indianapolis, and also move the sticks. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And incomplete.
Let's face it, perfection is something we all chase, whether it's playing this game or whatever we do. Hard to attain, but that's what they were searching for as that pass goes incomplete.
So the incomplete pass brings up 2nd down.
Here we go now. Green 39.
Again, Simeon. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Hodges. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. Play number 7 coming on this drive. It's 3rd and inches. They'll be marked inches short. No gain on the play, and that's going to lead them to 4th down. The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches. And to give this time to the tailback. And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20. Red zone opportunity. From the red zone now, Simeon. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about.
Defense.
So they saw the contact before the ball arrived. Penalty flag for pass interference.
And trying to avoid pass interference is so difficult. You're trying to slow down these skilled receivers, and somehow, some way, they make plays on the football, and sometimes you're there too soon.
Here's Simeon. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack.
It's been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
And the seemingly endless drive continues.
Let's go!
Back to throw, Simeon. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Richard Rodgers, that time. And it's 3rd down. The Patriots going with a dime package here. 2 extra defensive backs on 3rd. Out of the gun, Simeon. And that is incomplete. Here's Tressway now as he's on to punt for Indianapolis. And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback. So the Patriots coming out now. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point?
The kicker.
Exactly. You put it through the post. That's going to help him at contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him at contract time. You could have kept that one through.
I don't know about that.
Toe bash.
I don't know about
toe bashed it.
Super toe.
A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Well, they try to swing it out left into the flat, complete, but really nice open field tackling.
And they played that one like a great boxer. They were on their toes on that one. They weren't back on their heels reacting to the play. No, they saw it, came right for it, and made a nice tackle for lost yardage.
And this one's incomplete. So a 2nd down incompletion now brings up 3rd down. Keenum. Going for a right side here, complete. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. And the play goes for 19 yards, gives him a new set of downs. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Brandon, that play ended so fast, it's almost as if the quarterback handed it to the runner, and the tackle was there right away for a loss of yardage.
On second down, here's Keenum. He's going to loft one deep left side here, and he's unable to grab it. Thought he might have had position, couldn't hold on, third down.
There's definitely contact there, but it's the fourth quarter of a kind of tight game, and sometimes the officials just say, let them play. Kind of like your mom used to with you and your brothers. Just take the broom to you and send you out to the backyard and tell you to settle yourselves.
I like that, yeah. There was contact. I don't know, like you said, enough to warrant the flag. It was close, though. Here's Swayze Waters now, as they're forced to kick for the 6th time today. That'll go as a punt of 32 yards. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. And now Indianapolis set to take the field. Now, if you're a fan of punting, and I know that not many people are, but this game kind of turning into one for you.
Well, it's okay if it's a skills contest, right? We're really into it then.